Welcome back to another beautiful day in the land of music. My name is Douglas, and today I've got another Pro Tools quick tip for you. Today I'm going to show you how to reverse an audio file. So we're going to take the example we used in the last Pro Tools quick tip, where we converted a MIDI file to an audio file. If you want to go watch that, you can either click above or in the description below. I'll include that video, so you can go take a look at that, but we're going to use that as the foundation for today's video. And we're going to take that audio waveform that we converted the piano virtual instrument to an audio file, and we're going to create a really cool little intro where the piano fades in, and we're going to take the very first punch of piano and we're going to reverse that. So let's jump over to Pro Tools. Let's take a look. We've got our MIDI track and our audio track. We're only going to use the audio track for the sake of this video. I'm going to take that, I'm just going to drag it ahead a little bit, and we're going to expand this so we can see the waveform a little bit better. All right, so there's our waveform, and if we play this, right, so we've got our piano sound there, and what we're going to do is we're going to take this very first, I'm going to trim this up right here. I've got multi-tool selected, so you can do various things. I'll talk about multi-tool in a future video, but I'm going to drag and just clean up my audio file right here. And then we're going to take this very first hit on the piano right here. So if I highlight this and I just hit play, because I have loop set, it's just going to loop through whatever I've selected here, right? But what we're going to do is we're going to take that and we're actually going to copy that. So if I right click and copy, and then we're going to come up earlier in the track here and we're going to paste that. So now we've got our audio file right here, right? And we're going to line this up right there. So if we play it like it is here, we've got two. What we want to do is reverse this first one. So we have the piano kind of swelling in to that first hit. What we're going to do to reverse this is highlight the clip you want to reverse, go up to your audio suite menu, down in the other menu, go down and there's a reverse option. Click reverse, and we don't have to change any of the settings. We can actually preview what this is going to sound like by clicking the preview button. I really love the way a piano sounds when you reverse it. It has this really nice dynamic swell. So what we want to do is commit that. To do that, we're going to click the render button. And Pro Tools went ahead and you see the waveform actually switched. We can close this now. And the waveform switched, so we've got our swell. Right? And so we want to do a better job of lining this up so we get that really nice swell and then the hit. So what I'm going to do is, again, using my multi-tool, I'm going to trim this right up to the edge, and I'm going to trim this up to the edge of the waveform as well. So sometimes the audio files don't play very nice if you are trying to overlap them on the same track. So what we're going to do is just going to create a new stereo track here. And I'm going to say this is piano audio 2, and we're going to put our intro on that track, right? Because I still want the punch of that very first piano hit, but I want the swell to come in. And we've got to get the timing right on this. It's pretty close. Let's try bringing that. Now, you can mess around this for days, but essentially, what you're going to want to do is line it up so that you get that first hit. And a lot of times this happens with the drums, with the bass. And you could overlap that as much as you want. It just makes it easier sometimes to have that on a second track. Now, what we could do here is, again, using our multi-tool, I'm going to bring the fade in on the beginning. And then on the very end, I'm going to fade that off as well. So you can see that gives us a little swell. Obviously, you'd want to play around with that, put some other instruments in there to get that first hit. But you get the idea. I really love the sound of that swell. Sounds really great having that reverse piano come in. You can use the reverse in all sorts of situations. You can reverse drum clips. But again, to recap, really simply, highlight the clip, go to Audio Suite, go to Other, reverse, and then render the file, and Pro Tools is going to reverse that audio clip for you. I hope this was helpful. If you've got questions, throw them in the comments below. Stay inspired and keep making that music.